let's get the deck up there and let us talk about it. It's what I've played before. It is... Claymore Toby took this to a second place finish in the challenge yesterday, and I just really think there's a lot of good to this deck. It's the same basic concept, you know, use Dolphy, Voidwalker, Emperor of Bones to lock down the yard. They're pretty good threats in their own right, able to cheat out things against Eldrazi and the like. So that is good. You know, interaction, we got the pushes, the Thought Seizes, and a couple Inquisitions at the 1-drop slot. We got Netherglyph as our 1-drop threat. Plethora of Saga targets. We're not really casting those, but they're technically for 1 mana. Frog, because Frog, and Dismember, because you got to get rid of that Ketramos. On over in the side. Also, neat little thing here, neat little thing. Cracked Fetch plus 2 other mana with a Fatal Push equals a dead Ketramos with the Shadow Spear on the field, because it does take away its Indestructible. So, you know, not for nothing there. So keep that. Always keep that kicking around in your mind. Keep that kicking around in your mind. The Revolt plus 2 plus mana to cast the push, 2 other mana to activate the Shadow Spear equal a dead Ketramos. I'm also pretty excited that we're on the play. All right, so we can turn 1 Thoughtseize. Turn 2 Emperor, or set up for a Frog if that makes the most sense. So yeah, I'm kind of okay with this, so I'm gonna keep. I mean, this seems like a solid hand. You know, if we draw another land in the next 2 turn, or in the next turn, like, that's even all the better. But I think it's gonna be a man, I hate to go low, but we'll see, we'll see. We'll see. Also, double spelling on turn 3 isn't bad, depending on what we get with this Thoughtseize here. Hopefully Moto's not having problems tonight. Not been a lot played, just because of the RC, which I know the top 4 was 1 energy and then the rest all breach, so that's great. I mean, probably sell your Underworld breaches before the end of the month. I feel like the writing's kind of on the wall for that card. Like, who could have seen that coming? Who could have seen that coming? You know, all right, I'm just making sure. Yeah, my stream is still live. I get a little nervous with Moto when it does this. Then again, our opponent could have just DC'd, you know? Like, hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully it's not the case, because I think, yeah, everything's showing good here. But, and maybe, I don't want to shrink Moto too much. Okay, so, looks like they are good. All right, I think I am going to fetch Shock here. I'd love to not have to do that, but, you know, is what it is. Okay, so through the breach, Ulamog the Defiler, Spell Snare, Thundering Falls, Waterlogged Teaching. I think I'll just take their target and say go. Because I can turn to Emperor Bones. Yeah, and eat their Ulamog. Ooh, Null Drifter. Okay, this is an interesting deck that our opponent is on. Land? All right, another Thoughtseize isn't the worst, so trigger. Emperor, wow, they can't Spell Snare. The Ulamog. And hopefully we get another land. We can Thoughtseize. Yeah, and then, okay, they didn't get a way to interact with our Emperor of Bones, stealing their Ulamog. Happens. It happens. Well. I think I can cut one of these. Yeah, Dismembered's not gonna kill a lot in their deck. So I'll bring in that. I'll bring in a couple of these. The rest of those don't really do anything, so I think I can cut another one. That's another consign. Just that way, like, if they have, like, any other sort of cheat ways to get stuff into play. Like, you know. One more cut. Maybe we could cut push, bring that in. Maybe we cut another push, leave in a bauble, so we can kind of churn through our deck. All right, we'll try it like this. We might cut the rest of the push. We did get game one. We really stole it with that Emperor play. I mean, happens. Like, Emperor of Bones is just a hell of a Magic card. Just one hell of a Magic card. I mean, I don't really know what else to say, like, because even in a fair matchup, just like sending something in and you make it a 4/4 for, like, essentially paying its mana cost again, that's pretty good. Like, that's a good rate. That's a great rate. You know? Like, I mean, you know? I don't really have much more to say about it. It's just super duper good, folks. Like, so good. But again, I hope you all are just having a one. I mean, I like that this is aggressive, but I think we could do better. Man, that tap land being an... Oh, man, deck. Okay, they're called untap land, so we'll put back... All right, so we'll keep... Put back... Put back... Yep. Say go. And we're just gonna hope. I mean, having a mold of 5 sucked. You know, I don't really have much more to say. That's horrible. Okay, and Dolthy that we can't super duper cast. Yeah, let's just get Undercity set up. I mean, I guess technically we should be doing it on their end step, so we'll put that on top. Try and drop Frog next turn and just hope. Hope Frog can get us there. Alright. You know, like, if they have the Spell Snare for it, that sucks, but... Ooh, nice. Stardew was a great game. Alright. Yes. Blue, black, and we'll try and Frog. Alright, yeah, they had the Spell Snare. I figured they would. Hopefully we get a Thoughtseize effect. You know, Teferi's going to be obnoxious if that's what they got as their follow-up. Ooh, I like that. Alright. Land, trigger. Here, and I think we're going to drop Nethergoyf. Alright. And Nethergoyf, say go. Yeah, we've got this. Alright, trigger. Yeah, we'll just keep attacking their yard. I mean, we could eat Frog next turn. I'm not against that. Alright. Alright, they bolt the Nethergoyf. Fine. I really want a way to disrupt their hand, though. Okay, bolt again. Come on. I wouldn't mind a land at this point, you know? Alright, so that... Alright, yeah, let's Thoughtseize. I mean, I think missing a token is fine. Purge is gone. Nethergoyf is here, and say go. You know, like, I think just having a, alright, ooh, and they miss another land drop. Alright, we draw a mystical. Yeah, I mean, I think doing this is right. Make the dude. Trigger, you know what? Pithy Needle. Fairy Time Raveler. Alright. And, it's gonna be hard to kill this with their Purge in the yard. Hit that, and yeah. So we are making progress. I kind of want another land, you know? Like, another land would be good. Like, that way we can hold up this mystical. Alright. Land, please. Alright, there's a land. Attack all. Put him to 9, and Dolphy. Say go. I mean, if they bolt something, they do. I'm kind of hoping we could just hold up, because... Alright. They shock in. Alright, Rip is a good one. I'd rather let that go. Like, the Nethergoyf is essentially useless, but they are dead fairly soon. Alright, land. And, yeah, hold back, attack. Alright. And, yeah, we've got them at 2, so they're going to have to be very careful how they fetch. If they draw a shock, then it doesn't matter. Three. Let's see what this is. All right, Null Drifter. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna hold for that. I mean, they're gonna exile it to the Rip and not the Dolphy, because why wouldn't they? Okay, well, that's a good one. Nice, quick game one. Yes, I would love to be on the plate. Okay. Keep. Alright, so we're on the play, so I'm going to Undercity trigger. Let's see what we got going on our end. Yeah, I don't really want another land, so we'll say go. And we'll see what we're up against. I'm kind of hoping that... Alright. Hopefully we don't get Thoughtseize. That would suck. I mean, if we do, we do. Oh my god. The luck of... man, the luck of those decks, like, always having it. Yep. Like, they run so few, but it feels like they always have the turn 1 Thoughtseize, so... Alright. Inquisition. Let's see what they got going on over there. Okay, and it's exactly what I thought it would be. Oh, so this is an Unearthed Oculus shell. That's why they did not want us to get that. Okay, so they don't really have a good way to bin Oculus. They're a little bit off casting it, so I think I'm just going to... Yeah, I think I'm just going to take the Relic, drop a Nethergoyf, and hold up push and everything for next turn. Hi, Tommy. How is it going? Hope you like the new background we got here. Yep, you can never Thoughtseize the top of their decks, folks. Like, don't forget that. Alright, Ketramos in the hand. So... Alright, that's ticking down. Alright. Land. But let's go ahead. Let's attack. I'm hoping we find more removal, because that's what we're really going to need. More removal. I wouldn't mind some graveyard hate, too. I'm kind of hoping they just drop Ketramos, say go. Yeah, alright. So, it looks like it's going to be puppy time. Alright. Happens. Alright. Cast. Yeah. Alright. Let's bobble target them. What are you getting, opponent? Alright, you're getting a land. Nah. Alright. We'll attack. Fatal push. Alright. And hopefully we get something that will... Okay, Psychic Frog. That is not bad. Ooh, thank you. Alright, so they're going to 6. Alright. Undercity. So they are Esper. All right. All right. They're here. Dismember that. I mean, they do have the dog, so yeah, that sucks, but it is what it is. Land, so let's go ahead. Let's just attack with Nethergoyf. That way they can't draw any cards. And they have to give up their dog. Yeah, the redeems are still working. All right. All right, they block. So we cleared out a lot. So we'll just go blue, black, frog, and say go. Thank you, Tommy. All right. They're very low, so they've got to be careful. Okay, frog. Yeah, eyeball. That's a good one. That's going to make a lot of blockers. Man, that sucked. The fact that we just drew dead a lot. We need another way to kill something. Okay, Thoughtseize. All right, let's see what we got here. What you got, opponent? Man. All right, let's do this now. Undercity. Trigger. Bin. All right, let's attack. See what they do. Yeah, that's kind of what I was afraid of. Yuck. Man. Oh, that sucked. The fact that they had the March in hand. That's just game. That's what happens when your opponent just gets rip after rip after rip after rip, and you just don't get anything. Ray of Enfeeblement is really good, hitting all of their deck. I do like moving away from some graveyard-dependent threats against the all, like, the 84 effects that exile yards. Alright, so their Twerper Orb, I think, is really good. I think we can cut, especially where we're cutting those, we can cut baubles. Haywire Might is... I don't know how I feel about it in this matchup. Like... Pithy Needle doesn't do a whole lot. I don't hate Toxic. I don't hate Toxic. Maybe I just cut all the Netherglyphs and just go more controlling. Because that's what screwed us. We just didn't have a way to lock up the game. We just cut these. Yeah, because I don't know what... Alright, we'll try it like that. We'll try it without the baubles. I just don't think they're adding a lot. And if we're cutting Netherglyphs, they don't really do anything. So, yes, I would love to be on the play. Okay, keep. Also, I gotta say, I was not expecting the, Oculus plan, so we'll just drop that. We've got a Saga for next turn with a Torpor Orb, which is gonna be pretty good. Trigger. Dolphy is not a bad get. Alright. Oh, man. They've got it. God, so annoying this, but it is what it is. Yep, march it. God. Opponent is very annoying. Alright, yeah, that goes. Torpor Orb. I hate that, and that was... They strip mined us, but turning off their whole stupid deck I think is good. You know? I hate that March can hit it. I wish I had the non-land clause, but then again, I guess that's fine. I also hate that we've mana fixed them. I really hate this card while we're at it. You know, I think it's just the dumbest. And they gotta Vindicate? Jesus Christ, man. At least they can't get it back. Alright. And we need a land bad. Come on, land. Say go. You gotta love it. Like, everything is broken their way. Like, oh, man. Ah, this sucks. And we had to mana fix them. Alright. God, they got the Oculus too. Oh, Ketramos, okay. Yeah, alright. Alright, now they at least don't have a graveyard, so that's good. Oh god, that means Ketramos is turned on. We're not winning this, I'm conceding. Man, that was just horrendous. Like, the fact they just had it. Looks like we're on the draw this time. I'm getting a little bit over the Ketramos decks. This hand doesn't do anything early, so, okay. This I will actually keep because we've got the baubles, we've got a Thoughtseize. So... keep. I guess we'll put back a bauble and just kind of hope they don't have the turn one relic. All right, so that is very likely breach. All right, can we get... okay, well, cast, and cast. So let's see what they're drawing. Oh, they've got a companion? Oh, it's control. Okay. Yeah, that's a very control thing, so. Thoughtseize here. Let's see. Solitude, Teferi, Force. Alright, we'll do that. Let's see what we'll be drawing. Hopefully another hand disruption. So, there we go. Alright, so... first bauble draw. second bauble draw, and let's see what their next one is. All right, Supreme Verdict, Prismatic Ending is gone. All right. Another bauble draw. Dismember. Okay, not the world's worst. Let's just do this here. Trigger. Yeah, I think we can kind of safely bend that one. Drop a big Nethergoyf and say go. If they want to bounce that, that's fine, because I could just replay that and Psychic Frog. And I think that's going to be really not fun for them. Hi, Corbin. Of course. Yeah. Alright. Okay, land. Alright, we'll drop Nethergoyf. I'm gonna fetch Undercity, trigger, clear off another land. Yeah, I don't see a reason not to play this out. Say go. Say go. I don't feel a reason. Not too bad. Okay, they buy that to hand so they can do the stupid Pitch to Solitude thing. Alright, well, let's oblige them. Let's attack Teferi. Oh, who could have seen that coming? Where they did that to... Nah. I don't really want it to just get, there we go. We'll play out Emperor and see what they do. It is a little annoying with, Teferi. We're just gonna hope they don't make a land drop. Alright, what do they exile for it? Yep. Man. Yes. Alright, Urza's Saga's a good get. Alright, so trigger. Alright, and we'll say go. Oh. Annoying, but we've got to get through their hand, unfortunately. Ugh. Yep. You're gonna Teferi. Yep. Alright. Saga ticks up. We'll drop another Saga. And say go. Teferi looking pretty dead, I gotta say. Must say, Teferi looking pretty dead. Yep, you do that. Okay. I hate that. They can... their ability to defend Teferi here is literally awe-inspiring, but it's okay. So here we will... yeah, there, sure. Plop out another. Let's get Pithing Needle. Every time Raveler, so he can't do anything else. Alright. So that gains the ability. We're not going to play out the frog because it will just die. Yeah, let's just attack them. We don't really have instants we care about. So we'll make them do this now, or else they're just going to be taking a lot of damage. Whop. Land for turn. Why didn't you want to play through that, control player? Why didn't you want to play through that? Why? I cannot imagine. I cannot imagine why that would be, like, demoralizing or obnoxious. I don't know how I feel about Torpor Orb against them. I don't know how I feel about it. I think we can cut some number of push. You know, I feel like that's pretty easy. Maybe we do bring in... Because, like, their stupid... Like, their best removal is Solitude. So I'm kind of okay. Pithy Needle was House. Shock, I know. Yeah, maybe we just take out another one, bring in another. Yeah, we'll try it like that. But that felt pretty good. Yeah, that's kind of how it's been. Like, against Sewers, they just had everything, and I wasn't expecting the Esper Splash for Oculus out of them. I don't know how I feel about that overall. It beat us. And maybe that's where it goes after Breach is inevitably banned. Because I think the Breach ban is coming. The Breach ban is coming. With it being, like, most of the top 8, all but one of the top 4. I didn't check because I was so disgusted. Because, I mean, our Dark Horse, like, only non-Breach deck of the 4 was Energy. Like, who wants to see that? You know? But yeah, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Showing just how much of a house, like, if you aren't prepared for Saga, like, against a control deck, like, just having 3 of those was more, like, that just overloaded everything. Like, the fact that I could just make it on their instep, and I could just wait to do the other one, like, just get my damage where I could. I shut off their stupid Teferi. Teferi, not, like, when we don't cast counter spells, we kind of don't care about Teferi. So, you know, that's nice. That's nice. Hopefully, okay. I mean, keep. I mean, like, we got a sideboard card, we got a threat, you know, like, what more could you ask for? Alright. Cast. I mean, technically we should have, you know, waited. Alright. I don't know why they would do it now. To get a free look at what they're drawing, so that's cool. Okay, they've been Solitude, which tells me, okay, so they're getting a land. Cast. Thoughtseize. Okay, so Narset, Auram's Chant, Counterspell. Prismatic, huh? So they're gonna have Counterspell backup. I'm gonna do that, take that, and say go. Weird. Alright, so let's see what we draw. Okay, Nethergoyf is not a bad one. So they draw. We know about the Windswept. Alright, let's see. Okay, it is an island on top. And, yep. If they want to Auram's Chant me, that's fine. Alright, so we draw another Nethergoyf. Okay. Yes. Alright. Nethergoyf the first. Alright. They do not waste a counterspell on it. Very wise, in my humble opinion. I'm gonna save this mystical for like a... Alright. Alright, they get it. Womp womp. Right, land. Yeah, let's play out another one, see if we can't get more out of their hand. So the island, we know about Windswept still in hand. We got rid of that. Got rid of that. Auram's Chant, Counterspell, other Narset. Looks like Counterspell is gone. And that, so unknown. Okay. And we'll just see what we get here. See what we get. Alright. Double white. They put, okay. So trigger, or I mean, fetch, trigger, put on top. There you go. And Dolphy. Alright, so it looks like one of the last cards. Oh, interest. Okay, that's probably right. Alright. They decided to let that go, so, alright. And I'm hoping they just go... Alright. Okay. So, Solitude. Alright. Land. Alright. Let's just fetch out a... Yeah, we'll do that. Alright. Alright. That way we can hard cast it depending on what they do. Which I like. Alright, Narset. Don't like that so much. What are we getting, opponent? Verdict. Okay. Alright. And... Alright. Okay. Joke's on them. I wasn't going to be casting anything anyways. So, combat. Alright, they are... Alright. They're going to do that. I think I'm going to eat probably... yeah, let's eat Chant. Alright. Okay, I just realized that was really stupid because of how Orm's Chant... God, that's such a dumb card. Ah, well. You know, it is what it is. They've got Narset here. I think they'll go to Fairy Hero of Dominaria. I'm kind of hoping they push in on that. Blue. Alright. Okay. Alright, and... They can't walk me out of combat, so... They do have a way to... Alright, let's Inquisition. See what they got over there, what we're playing with. Ah, man. The Evoke Solitude, folks. Yep. Alright. Alright, well. I hate this. I hate when you get into this situation against control. Yep. And the... God, Solitude just should not be a magic card, should it? Like, it really... Like, if anything, I think, needs more banned, it is, I couldn't imagine. Alright, what do we get? Yeah, I'll put that on top, because they've got to deal with it. Alright. Blue, black, frog. And we'll say go. I mean, they're going to hit us, because why wouldn't you? Alright. I'm not going to give him the... I have to give him the damage here. I think every Evoke Elemental, not Solitude, or not Subtlety and Endurance were mistakes. I think that's just an out-and-out fact at this point. Alright. Emperor. All right. So we're all right. If they top deck another like kill spell, okay, Gyre Reach is pretty good for them with Queen Dum Dum here. Yep. Man, I hate Narset. Such a stupid magic card. All right. Well, let's do it. All right, trigger. Solitude, yep. All right. All right, so we get to draw a card. Dolphy's pretty good. All right, say go. I do like that, you know. Man. I was gonna be real upset if they had. Yeah, they prismatic. Okay. All right, Marsh Flats. Well, trigger. Narset. All right. And we're gonna fetch just a thin. There is also something to be said for holding now. All right. All right. Crack. Okay, I just want to try and not draw any more lands, please. All right, well. Eat a Narset. Attack. Oh, man. So, 3 more turns if they blank. Gyre Reach is looking like a risky prospect. All right. Yeah, we'll discard that one because that Thoughtseize is clearly the unlucky one. All right, they purge. Yep. Good one. All right, land. Okay. Frog. Say go. And we'll just hold this Thoughtseize. You know. Because worst case, we can pitch it. All right, they do that. We draw Dismember. Get rid of Thoughtseize. Okay. So, upkeep. Land, they're at 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Discard. 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 Oh, we could have killed him. I'm so stupid, but that's fine. All right, we'll cast this. Let's see what they're drawing. Oh, God, I hate the card Orum's Chant. Okay, yeah, and that's where we want them. All of our sagas are at the bottom. So we'll play out. Oh, yeah, we can't do anything. Orum's Chant. Wasn't that a fun card and totally not, like, another wretched mistake? All right. Okay, Pithing Needle. We'll see what they do. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's start off. Let's Inquisition. See what they got going on over there. See if we get a counter spell out of them. All right, we do. Okay. Pithing Needle. Do we go for the Gaia Reach? I think Gaia Reach is probably the most annoying. And then we can Saga get back Nethergoyf. I think that's best. So, yeah, we'll do that. Gaia Reach, Sanitarium. Alright. Land. Trigger. Whatever. Here. Alright, cancel. That's weird. Okay. Delta. Alright. And say go. I'm gonna wait. You know. Alright. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll get rid of the Dolphy. Okay, they are drawing cards like no one's business over there. Alright. Man, Days Undoing is such a really bad card, I think. Oh, God. And we keep drawing lands. Yuck. But it's okay. So we'll do this. Trigger Dolphy. And say go. So that... I don't know. It's in that ensnaring bridge thing of... I mean, I guess prison cards are ultimately fine. It's just... like, all of the nonsense chicanery you could do with it's what really gets me with it. And we've got a dud card to pitch to the Gaia Reach activation. Alright, to Fairy. Yep. Okay. Oh, God. I hate that. Alright. Narset, yeah, Narset. Yeah, I think it... yeah, I mean, I think that is a big part. Celestial Purge. Okay. Alright. And... alright. Uh-huh. Are you doing it now? What are you doing, opponent? Part of me... yeah, because we can get that next time, so I think I'll just get the Nihil. And when they go for it, I'll do it. All right, so trigger. So they've got the sweeper. That's what that tells me. So let's just... yep. All right. Land, trigger, and say go. Because they are obviously trying to combo. Again, quite a lot to... alright, they're gonna draw a card. Ah, man, that can hit Saga. That is really dumb. All right, so Big Fairy, I don't know if we can beat that. Opponent's deck is pretty wretched, I gotta say. So we get rid of their yard. We draw another Saga, okay. Yeah, I think we're losing this. All right. They're trying to run us out of time. God, what a control deck thing to do. All right. Yeah, we'll concede on this one and just go to the next one, try and get it over with quicker. I just feel like they're just trying to, like, how can we chew up as much of the clock as possible? I mean, granted, those Nethergoyf plays did not help. That burnt through a lot of time just due to my sheer stupidity. But, okay. Okay, I like this. So, I'll keep. I think I'll drop Nethergoyf on turn 1. We can Marsh Flats, look for something. So, upkeep. Yes. Nethergoyf and say go. Alright. Okay, Thoughtseize. That's a pretty good one, so let's start off with that. Thoughtseize. Alright, so looks like Verdict, Counterspell. Yeah, I think we gotta take the ending. Fetch. Dismember, I'm not the biggest fan of having it in hand, so trigger here. Yeah, we'll put Polluted on top. Hit them for 2 and say go. So that's not a bad start. Alright, so trigger. I think I'm going to stick. We'll... So fetch, Undercity, trigger, Haywire Might will bend, that'll up the Goyf ante. Yeah, let's Torpor Orb now. Let's Torpor Orb. Okay, because I didn't necessarily want that going into the Dolphy going into the Spell Snare. So the archives are out. Looks like they are going to, I would guess, Narset. Alright. Trigger. What are we getting off that? Alright. Narset. Okay. Okay, to Fairy. Ooh, I like that. Alright, can we get a hand disruption spell? Okay, we get an Emperor of Bones. So, we kill Narset. I mean... So, okay, kill Narset. Alright, and... Because I don't really want... Okay, I think I'll drop the Shadow Spear, say go. Because I don't want them to have the queen line of Verdict away, Nethergoyf, you know? Alright, so the Flooded's out of hand. Alright. Verdict, okay. Okay, so I think what we're going to do is go right to the Bone Zone here. Alright, and Nethergoyf. Yeah, we'll eat the ending. I just want them to have as few queen answers as possible. You know. So big Teferi coming down. Ooh, Solitude. All right. All right. Upkeep. Yeah, I think, well, we'll do this first, because it doesn't really matter. So here. All right, begin combat here. Oh, yeah, let's just attack. All right. Both of these to, Dolthy and Sego. I mean, they could find another sweeper. That would really suck, but I mean, I don't, you know, I don't beat perfection, really. All right, so yeah, I mean, like, and part of it, like, I played into, like, I just really, what? God, March is such a dumb card. Well, you know, it is what it is. How's it going, Lionheart? I hope you're having a great one. We're having a little bit of a rough time. Our opponent is wanting to do some little shenanigans here, but it's okay. All right, blue. I don't know if they're going to march or... Ooh, that is awesome. I don't know if they're going to march or Teferi. I think both are valid. Okay, they march that. That's probably right. All right. All right, and we get... Okay, Thoughtseize, so... you know what? Let's fire off a quick Thoughtseize. So it is that. Get rid of it. Yeah, I have long loved Magic. I think it is such a fun game. All right, and get this underneath Counterspell and say go. So let's see. Okay. They can put whatchamacallit to hand, and I don't care. Because we're going to put them to 8. They're gonna take 8 here. They did wisely not shock that. Wisely. I play a little bit of Commander. I have Abaddon, but it's barely upgraded. It is barely upgraded. Oopsie doodles. Alright. I'd love to get a... Alright, well, let's do this. Equip to a Dolthy. So, attack all. I forgot all about it. I'm not gonna lie. I forgot all about it. Ah, man. Alright, they reveal Teferi. Alright. That is fine, though. I think they're gonna bounce the equipped one, would be my take. Ugh. Land? Yuck. Yuck City for them. I hate that. So, Hedge Maze. I hope we get something good. I hope they're forced to bin, like, big Teferi. That would be neat. Alright. Okay, they do that. Yep. Do we get there, folks? Because I'm swinging in with this Dolthy. I'm swinging... Alright. Awful. Like, the economy is just so awful. Alright. I don't hate this, so I'll keep... I mean, I think just having, like, turn 2 Emperor, we've got... We have a lot of lands, but it's okay when your land is also a threat. You know? You can play out those kind of dirtily hands. It doesn't let anyone build any decks unless you are a teetotal whale. Man, like, that's the problem with Arena. Like, unless you are the whale to end all whales, you just do not play Magic. on Arena. Like, that's my problem with the client. I mean, let's be real. Like, other than that, I think it is pretty good. You know, like, it has a lot of neat things going for it. Let's drop that Undercity, get that trigger. What do we get? What do we get? I mean, this is going to suck if it's Eldrazi. Oh my god, we're going to get the brakes absolutely beaten off of it if it is Eldrazi. But it could be lucky, you know, we just, like... Yeah, I kind of just don't want, like, a potentially good card later. I'd rather have, like, something good now. We'll see what they're doing. I might present... Okay, ooh. Ooh, I don't know what this is. Alright. Okay. Begin combat. Alright. Alright. Urborg, huh? Trigger. I think we're going to drop the Emperor, because we've got the Swamp in hand, so even if they, like, somehow Turbo Blood Moon, I think that's fine, and we can get a, whatever we need off of the Saga if they don't. So, yep, alright. And... done. Alright. So that was not bad. Not a bad turn, I feel. Arena of Glory. I don't know. Bolts. Alright. Okay, and we get our own, so that's pretty good. Alright, we'll do this. Say go, and we'll see. It could be Dim Hollow Boys. It could be Hollow Boys. I don't know. I mean, we've got a Dismember, so I'm like, kind of whatever, you know? We haven't had to take any damage. I don't like that we have Urborg that is going to help them fix their mana. You know, that kind of sucks, I'm not going to lie, but it is what it is. Are we getting Blood Mooned? Ooh, haste. Marauding Mekko. Alright, Luton. Alright, this is Hollow One. This is Hollow One. That said, I'm not super... like, unless they just get, like, lucky and Hollow One us. Alright, so... 3 counters. Alright, looting again. I kind of regret not dropping our Nethergoyf now, but, you know, it is what it is. Alright. 5. Alright, and... there, so colorless, black, black. Take 3. Alright. Alright, so... add a colorless. That is... about the worst, but I think it's fine. Shadow Spear. This. Trigger. Nihil. Our bigger Nethergoyf, and say go. Maybe they will get rid of our crap hand for something better. You know, that's what I'm hoping. That's the hope, at least. Alright, they cycle. I'm hopefully, like, we could spell bomb, try and find something better. Man, that sucked that that's what we drew. God, the luck of Hollow One. Ah, well. Again, you know, you run into the luck-based deck, like, it's gonna happen to you. Alright, okay. And see, never didn't have it. Alright. And we've got Emperor for next turn. So, I know this seems weird, but I don't want to fix their mana for them. So, we'll just drop our Nethergoyf and say go. I do wish we had more Grave Hate. Is what it is, though, you know. Like, they can refuel at a phenomenal rate, though. So we have to keep that in the back of our mind at all times. They can refuel at a prodigious rate. But we've got our basic swamp. All right. Orcish Bowmaster. That's cool. All right. Okay. Okay, well, that sucked. Man, God, I despise, bleh. Ah, well, you know, it happens. Alright, begin combat. Blop. No, why would I do that? I can Shadow Spear up this Nethergoyf. Let's see, we draw Thoughtseize. I'd rather float, so let's get Haywire Might. Trigger. I don't necessarily know that I want another Thoughtseize effect. Alright, whack. Alright, we'll do this. Equip. Because why wouldn't I? Let's see. Oh, yeah, we'll shrink that. Yeah, attack. That casual big boy damage there. Alright. One in hand. Yeah, I think this is going really well. The fact that we ate their Detective's Phoenix is huge. Like, the fact that we get to pump our Emperor. And we shrink their Nethergoyf by a ton. It can't even block this construct, and we get there. Again, Hollow One is one of those decks, like, it is luck. It is luck. This is the thing. I don't know how I feel about this. I do like Graveyard Trespasser. I like Graveyard Trespasser. I think I just want things that are good top decks. So, honest to God, I don't know how I feel about, you know, I don't... Inquisition doesn't take everything, so I think it just has to go. Torpor Orb doesn't do anything. Graveyard Trespasser blocks and eats away at their yard whilst protecting... I mean, just while gaining us life. And that's big. That's big game. Yeah, Thoughtseize doesn't kill anything, and that's also relevant. Alright, we'll try it like this. We'll try it like this. We'll even a couple Thoughtseizes since we're up a game. And maybe we should have, like, do that on the play, but, you know. I think just having the sorcery card type is kind of worth, you know, folks. Like, we'll see. We'll see. We just gotta win one of these next two, so, to get to prize. We're gonna try and do it here. You know, obviously, I would have liked to have seen Fatal Pushes, and, you know, this is kind of what we're about. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this. I mean, like, if they just turbo a Hollow One, and they, like, do the luck sack thing of tear apart our hand, like, okay, well, it's good things that we weren't all in on that. Okay. Double Wayline of the Void. Opponent is angry. See? Cast, target us. I kind of do need the land drop, so I'm going to draw that before they get the Bowmaster. So that, alright. And I think more likely than not, if we're allowed, what we're going to do is just fetch, surveil, set up, interact, Graveyard Trespasser, because that's going to be just like a phenomenally obnoxious card for them to deal with. Ward is no joke, everybody. Ward is no joke. This is the situation where I don't mind the Thoughtseize. Alright. I mean, if they give me a Bowmaster here, that's fine. Like, because I'll just wait. And, okay. Inty. Alright. I kind of want another threat. Like, if they don't play something, I mean, that's probably what I'm gonna do. Like, if they surveil land, get a Detective's Phoenix, I'm probably going to get a Swamp, push it, Trespasser, eat it. Alright. And, okay, so they don't present anything. Undercity. Trigger. Yeah, I'll do that. All right. So that is very good. Okay. I think plan is still... Oh, I did that. Oh, God, I'm stupid. Ah, well. You know, folks. I'm actually not stupid at all. I am history's greatest genius. I don't think you all knew that. Alright, so their hand is just double Fatal Push. And they don't have a way to trigger Revolt. So upkeep. See, everybody, that thing that I did that looked really stupid wasn't. See, look, what a genius. What a genius. And the fact that we've got the shoot the sheriff. And honestly, we could just ignore the thing. Like, I can drop my Haywire Might, eat their Wayline, to stabilize, go back to 10. Like, if they play cards, they will just eventually... Alright, so they cycle that. Looks like they're trying to draw into something better. Alright. Here. Boom to 10. Graveyard Glutton, everybody. We'll see. Ah, man, this is awkward. All right, they do that. All right. I mean, yeah, they can't collect evidence. Yeah, this is looking pretty bleak for them. They are down a push. Bowmaster's like, yeah, man, they would throw away all of their hand, though. I mean, Bowmasters is a tough nut to crack. Like, it's no joke. All right. I mean, but we've got Don't Shoot the Sheriff. They have to have Revolt Trigger plus something else. All right. Land. Okay. All right. Eat. All right. Go to 9. Put them to 5. Do we try to get them to panic shoot the frog? Like, I'm kind of thinking we try and get them to panic shoot the frog. Frog, and say go. Get them to panic push it. We hold our Don't Shoot the Sheriff, or Shoot the Sheriff. I keep wanting to say the song name because I'm dumb. All right. Okay, so they're hell-bent. And if they go for something, I'm just going to kill Bowmaster. All right. Swamp. Come on. Blue. Orcish Bowmasters. All right. And... Okay. Okay. I mean, yeah, double Bowmasters. That's going to drain them. They are forced to sit black and... Exactly. Oh, they've got another Phoenix in yard. All right, yeah. All right. Man, I hate that. Ah, well. That said, though... Alright. Yeah. Man. They got lucky off that inquiry. Ah, well. You know, it is what it is. And having double Wayline really sucked for us. That said, though, if we top deck a... Never didn't have it. Get... fucked, Hollow One. Get fucked. Yeah, say go. All right, all down to this top deck for him. If it's a bolt, we lose. All right, inquiry. All right. Glorious, glorious, glorious. I bet it wasn't great for them. Yeah, I bet it sucked. We're on the play. But this hand doesn't do anything proactive. That said, we get 2... I'm going to keep. This is probably dumb, but, you know. Alright, opponent is mulliganing. If it's Eldrazi, we are just assuredly dead. You know, like, I guess we could go crazy rip, crazy rip, crazy rip, crazy rip. You know, happens. Not to me, but it happens, yeah. They're down to 5, so let's see what you are doing, opponent. Okay. What are we getting? All right. I don't mind that. All right, so first bauble draw, get the Dismember. Land isn't what we need, unless it's a Saga. A Saga I will take all day. So let's go ahead, let's fetch Undercity. Against most decks running Polluted Delta, that is what we call a win state. Unless it's the mirror and they have the Haywire Might. Then that's a fail state. That's a fail state. But the fact that we get to just have threats without actually having to cast spells is a big... Okay, yeah, it is Unearth. Watch you unearth an opponent. Ooh. Alright, it gains the other ability. I'll do it now. I'm not gonna get I'm just gonna get the swamp now, and I'll say go. If I had another Saga, I would kind of be a little bit more like all in on interacting with our opponent. Alright, Thought Scour. Alright. Alright, so it would be a 6/6 Murktide. That's pretty problematic, I'm not gonna lie. But we have Shoot the Sheriff for that, so I'm like, whatever. Alright, well, in that case... man, do I really want to? Yeah, we'll do that. Hey. Alright, let's see what we got here. Yep. Take that. Asshole. Man, that was gonna be so great against them. It is what it is, though. Alright, counterspell to the yard. Alright, let's go ahead. We really want a threat of some description. That's a land. Alright. Okay, that's a threat. Nethergoyf. Nethergoyf. The goal threat that could in this matchup. I guess it's not very little. Yeah, it is a 5/6, but hey. Alright, Thought Scour. Alright, so they've got 3. I think I'm going to pay the life. For that, you know. All right. There we go. See, so we'll just clear that out. I mean, we're going really low here, but I think it's kind of worth, you know? All right. Hit him and say go. All right. In turn. All right. Alright. Alright, let's fetch. I'm just gonna get the other black source out. You know, why not? Let's see. All right. All right, so they've got the spell snare. All right. No, so they need a good top deck here. All right. Tapped, of course. Frog is a good top deck. But unfortunately, it plays right into Shoot the Sheriff. Okay, that was a good game one. That was a great game one. I might like this deck. I don't know if y'all can tell. I might enjoy this a little bit. A little bit. Alright, so I want that. I want these, I think. The question is, what do we not want? Exactly. I love that. I love the back and forth there, you know. They are technically doing something somewhat unfair in that they're cheating something back. I honestly don't think Pith Needle was very good in this matchup. Nihil is obviously nuts. Inquisition hits a lot, but it does not hit a Murktide Regent. So that's bad. Yeah, God, that's why I'm streaming so late tonight, though. I got so caught by the, we just had so much going on at our house. I got so caught by daylight savings time. It happens, you know. I typically stay up a little bit more. I know I shouldn't, but I'd stay up a little bit more on Sundays anyway, so, keep. I mean, so, upkeep. What's our opponent got? Alright. Scalding Tarn, say yep. Alright. Huh. Because we've got a lot. I will do this, kind of like let them know that we try and not let them know we've got the basic. See what we get. I'm kind of hoping they... Okay. You know, like if they get the Unearth, we're going to feel really stupid, but hey, it is what it is. Alright. Alright. So they be in... if they don't unearth, then we're very happy. Okay, I like that. We might be very happy here, folks. Ooh, oh god, that just sounds miserable. We know they've got Shoot in the hand. So maybe we just drop Nethergoyf Sego. If they want to fire off that at it, that's fine, I think. And then we just try and police what they do the rest of the game. But yeah, oh god, I couldn't imagine. Like, those kind of clerical things, it always feels like they take forever for them to fix, you know? I'm kind of hoping they just try and swamma-jamma a Oculus. Alright, well, no such luck. Alright. So, the island, the flooded... Alright, so we don't really know much of their hand, so let's go here. Trigger. Cast... Ah, man. Alright, well, let's see what they are drawing. So we have a more complete picture. Alright, eyeball, looks like it's coming in hot. In that case, I think I'm just going to attack. If they tap out for it, that's fine. Well, We don't actually know much, so maybe, yeah, I think maybe we just jam and hope. Maximum punished. They had the counterspell. Oh well. You know, it is what it is. I mean, so bauble draw. Okay, Emperor. All right. All right, so they point out their Oculus, but that has exiled all of their stuff, so it's... All right. Trigger, they make a dude. All right, come on. What have we got? Okay, a bauble is not a bad one. So bauble, cast. All right. Target them. Let's see what we've got. All right. Thought Scour. Cast there. Yeah, I think I just get rid of it now. Like, technically, like, we could get blown out by some things, but, you know, if we do, we do. And this also puts a lot of pressure on them. All right. All right. I mean, you know, if they've got it, they've got it. Like, that's gonna suck, but I don't, like, that's life. Like, I don't know what I do about that. Okay, Graveyard Trespasser's a good one. Okay. So, reveal that as an Oculus. Yep. All right. That's in the exile. Wop, wop, wop. All right, but that's fine. That is fine. All right, well. Hit, and say go. Thought Scour. All right. I mean, that was probably the best reveal they could have had, is a Harbinger. Or maybe it wasn't, and maybe it was horrible. Who will ever know, folks? Who will ever know? Who will ever know? Man, that was good. That was good. I loved that. If you all couldn't tell. If you all could not tell. All right, let's start opening these. Open them one at a time, as we do. Are we going to get lucky? I sure hope we do. Whap, whap. All right. Okay, we just need a couple above average hits, and we're good on play points, though. Well. Okay. Wow, like, the chests have been incredibly mid recently. Oh, I think this is probably one of the more, like, for me, like, liking fair decks like I do. Okay, so there we go. I cannot tell you what in God's name is supposed to be special about loot. I literally, like, you could put, as much Magic as I play, you could put a gun to my head, and I would just stare at you blankly. Like, I do not know what's supposed to be good about that character. They keep pushing it. By God, do they keep pushing it, but I do not know why he's supposed to, why we are supposed to like him. That has to be it, Corbin. Like, I just don't know what else it could be. Like, it has to be some kind of weird mascot push. Okay, chests were aggressively mid, I think is the most polite term for them. They kind of sucked awful hard, but nah. Nah. What about this deck? Well, like, exactly, like, I do not care. I'm sorry. Like, I get, like, the design is cute. It is that Veraska J ship that everyone loved. That was actually well written. Like they got a. That would be hilarious, man. I hope they do something like that. Right now, I think that. Yeah, it's something like that. The homunculi and magic have bizarre names. It's just so. Yeah, I think disingenuous is probably the best thing. Like, you can tell, like, it is just so. Like, this is the most. We decided we needed a mascot. I mean, hopefully, I'll be surprised. They'll get. Not that they. I feel bad because they get people who generally write things like romance and stuff to write their fantasy epic, so it just doesn't work story-wise. So I hope they will learn and hire actual, like, writers who enjoy, like, the fantasy. Again, also, I don't think they want to go, like, grimdark with it. I don't think, they're not looking to be, like, Age of Sigmar or Trench Crusade, that sort of super-duper dark setting. Which is fine, but... I really... Meh.